So hello everybody. Today I'm joined by Carl. Carl, thank you for taking some time today to speak with me. Can you do a quick intro of who you are and what it is that you do?
Yeah, so I'm Carl. I am full-time military and part-time leadership coach.
Cool. Nice. Glad to have you here. Thank you for joining me. So we met January, I believe we met.
Yeah,
Obviously, Luke got us in touch and we've been working together just over 3 months now, I believe it is. 'Cause I think we started in Feb in the end, didn't we?
yeah, starting
And
Feb.
then, yeah, cool. So obviously you're a leadership coach. So I guess to give the audience a little bit of context, when we first met, what was like the main frustration that you were having within your coaching business that you're obviously looking for help with?
So it was more, I knew that when I got clients, I could definitely deliver on that front.
Mm,
And I've got the experience behind me, but I just didn't know how to work social media. I didn't know how to come across. I didn't know what direction to follow. And I tried looking through Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and I just had about 20 paths to go down, and I just didn't know where to go.
mm. Yeah, it's a lot of information out there for sure. So I can imagine the overwhelm, especially when you've done nothing like this before. So I guess at that point then, how were you feeling about lead generation, sales, getting clients? What was that outlook for you?
I didn't even have a clue. Did not have a clue. I just thought at this point I hadn't even stuck any sort of videos or anything online because I didn't know. I was making random what do you call them, carousels, making
Mm,
random carousels about stuff in leadership, good content if it was sort of pitched to the right people. But at that point, I had nobody who was following, so I was sending it to friends basically who just followed me from a nice point of view. And I didn't really know if even if somebody did say, yeah, I had at the bottom like a DM me and a certain word, and if that did come through, I didn't even know how to deal with it really. I would have gone straight to like, what do you want from me? I suppose.
yeah. Yeah. So so you weren't getting any leads at all at that point, or how was that looking?
Nothing. I'd not even spoke to. Well, I'd had one friend who said, "What is it you do? I'm interested." And I was like,
Mm.
"Oh, I'm a leadership coach."
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Okay. And so I guess for you then, like when we did that, when you had that call, like what made you go ahead and take the decision to want to work together?
There's a few things really. I knew that I needed help.
Yeah.
I didn't know what sort of help I did need. I didn't know what a a coach like yourself really did.
Mm,
Um, because there's so many who say what they do. Everyone puts himself out there as the best coach in the world. But it was when I spoke to Luke, who was one of your previous clients, and I know as well. He sort of said he'd been through the process and he'd gone from exactly the same position as me, who had started up a coaching business, um, same background. We've both got a really great amount we can give back, but we didn't know how to feed that into the wider world through social media. And he said,
mm,
speak to Alexi because he's got me from not knowing what to do to this month. This month I've hit, I think it was like 12K, including his military wage as well. And I was like,
mm.
wow. I was like, if you can go from that, from nothing to that amount in 4 months, clearly the system you've been given is a proven concept.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And
And so I guess then, well, the answer would be pretty straightforward, but like what did you want to achieve from working together? What was the main thing you really wanted?
I just wanted clients through the door. I suppose I just wanted to know how to get people to see to this point now to me being able to give what I know I can give as all that experience, and I can help them in their position.
Mm. Yeah, for sure. And so I guess then I guess the most interesting question out from all of this interview, like what results have you achieved so far in us working together?
Yeah, so well, I've gone from having no one to every day I'm getting sort of 40 to 50 people coming through my Instagram door
Yeah.
and having great conversations with them. and it's led to me. I'm now sat in a place where I've got three clients,
Nice.
um, and it's it's just a nice feeling. It's a nice feeling to be able to give back what I have to
Mm.
offer.
Nice. Well done, and hats off to you as well because you've stuck to the process, you've committed to it, you've made it work, and like we said, there's still some things we're tweaking and we're improving and we're working on, but at the end of the day, like you say, you've gone from nothing to paid clients, which is fantastic and very well deserved as well. So hats off to you. And like I say, I've really enjoyed working with you. Like I see you more as a friend now as well, rather than just a client. Obviously, we met up in Spain as well, which was nice when we were both there. So I've enjoyed working with you overall and helping you get this up and running. From your point of view, what's been like what's been your favorite part of working together?
I think it's the same thing. I think I'd had a call with another coach beforehand in the same business as yourself,
Yeah.
and again, he said all the right things, and we resonated fairly well.
Mm,
Um, but it was different when I got on the call with you. The whole process leading up to the call was a lot more engaging. You'd send me stuff which would show me how you'd helped other people. You'd engage more. Not so like it was constant. It was just giving me stuff which made me feel like I knew you before I'd even jumped on the call.
mm,
And then yeah, just through the process, just like I say, we've become really good friends, and I just I feel like I can ask you anything, and I know I'm going to get a good quality response.
no, no, good, good. I'm glad. Good. That's important for me. And I'm glued to WhatsApp, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
glad that you found that bit useful. So cool. So I guess in your eyes, then, like, what would you summarize as the main differences of like where your business is now compared to where it was when we first met?
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely not where I want it to be yet,
Hmm.
but it's 100% going in the right direction. The process is simple. Like it's not overly complicated. And for me, that's really important because I'm not massively intelligent. I just need a simple process which works, and just the simple processes which we put in place, and just constantly regurgitating the same information to make sure it really sticks. Um, it's just massively helped me. So I just feel like it's only going to go in one direction, and it's not going down.
Yeah, nice for sure. No, and like I say, I feel like you're in a very, very strong place. Like I said, there's still some bits that we're working on and improving, but the main foundations have been set now. You've gone through all the steps of the process. You've signed up multiple clients, and now it's just about rinsing and repeating it and just taking it up. So good. I'm glad you're in a very good spot. And like you say, it's only going to get better from here because the more you do it, the better you're going to get it, and it's just going to keep going up. So it's good stuff. So
Yeah,
a
and
question.
like,
Go on, sorry.
sorry, yeah, just and let's not forget this is my part-time job.
Yeah,
As much as it's my world because I absolutely love it.
yeah,
Um, and obviously I'm a leader in a workplace elsewhere. That my full-time job is military. So actually, I'm a I'm not putting as much time into this as I will be once I finish my career. So once I do sort of finish my military career and I can invest more time in this, it's just I'm really confident it's going to go to that right place.
yeah. Yeah, it's a very good point. You almost forget that you you have got a full-time gig as well. So yeah, it's a very fair point. Like I say, when you put more energy in it, it will. Same for me. Like when I was in my job, my 9 to 5 a few years back, and then I switched into this full time. It just straight away it just took off because you've got 100% energy going into it. So it's inevitable that it
Yeah.
won't. Yeah, so cool. And then I guess a question for you then is like you may not have, but people may find this interesting. Is like when we first met and you first decided to like pull the trigger and go ahead and work with me, like did you have any particular hesitations about working together or getting started at all? Or
Not with you as a person. Um, the main thing for me was I've never invested that amount of money in myself.
mm,
Um, and actually saying, do you know what? Um, burn the bridge. Let's just do it.
yeah.
That was a big moment for me. I don't normally do that. I don't know what made me do it. So I suppose it was a hesitation, and I just made a decision on the spot, and I just went, you know what, I'm going to do it, and whatever happens, happens, and I'm so glad I did.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that you did as well. And I think I respect it a lot because a lot of people would let that stop them and would use that feeling as a reason not to do it and not to progress. But yeah, I respect you a lot for doing it because look where you are now, just by taking that bet on yourself more than anything, you've come all this way. So honestly, great stuff. So last question for you. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this. Who would you recommend us to and why?
Um, I'd recommend it anyone who started up a business, which is the same as me, who doesn't know where to look, doesn't really have a direction, knows that they've got really good product to deliver on the other end, but is frustrated because they don't know how to get there.
Mm,
And I mean, through speaking to the other clients and the people that I speak to on the group calls as well, like they're in different positions. Some of them people who've had businesses for 3, 4 years, who've tried different things, who've been fairly successful, but they knew they wanted something different. Just speaking to them as well, they're saying it's working for them as well. Just to see that the process is tried and tested, and it's better than what's out there. So
cool. Thank you so much, mate. Honestly, like I say, that genuinely means a lot. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of our time working together and yeah, what the future holds for you. It's like I say, you're just getting started and you're working full time as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that progresses for you once you've got all your energy into it also. So yeah,
same.
thank you again, mate. I really appreciate you. And yeah, for anybody watching, if you want a little bit more context about what the strategies that me and Carl are talking about here, I'll leave a little link underneath in the description of the video. But again, Carl, thank you for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, take care, mate. See you soon.
Cool. Thank you.